How's it going, everyone? Dr. Slacking here, the Slacking Doctor, and welcome back to our Pokemon Fire Red Dr. Locke. If you missed the last episode, check it out in the playlist, which should be in the description or in the links on the side of the YouTube panel that you got there, or if you're in a mobile down below, because a lot has changed over the last couple of episodes in the Dr. Locke. I'm going to give a quick team recap so you can catch up with everything. If you have missed those episodes, you don't want to go back and watch them, you should get straight into this. We now have a completely new team from when we started the Nuzlocke. It's actually our second attempt here, our second run of the game, because we did lose to God Dudley, although we have since had our revenge. We have Mariabella, who pretty much soloed the gym, completely destroyed Brock and God Dudley. That's our Tailo with Peck, Wing Attack, Focus Energy, and Extreme Speed. Then we have Anige with Splash and Charm, Azurill. And Luana, our Cleffa, with Pound, Charm, and Encore. Now, I don't exactly know how we're going to evolve Anike and Luana in terms of happiness. I think it might be that I use the speed up button between episodes to do a lot of walking with them, which gives them the happiness that they'll need to evolve. I think that might be my best bet, just to keep the speed up button on and do that. In between the last couple of episodes, I think I picked up the running shoes actually, so I'm just going to change something because I don't know if you can see that, but it keeps coming up with screen capture. I don't think I can change that. I apologise if during this episode it says screen capture at the bottom. I'm not sure why it's doing that. I'll have to look into it between episodes. I'm going to spend all our money on potions. We need them. Yeah, this is quite a long route up ahead. I think for the most part, we have got the running shoes. I think for the most part on this route, we're just going to look to switch train. Probably Anike, and the reason for that is, I don't know if you can see that same screen capture, I'm not sure why it's doing that. The reason that I want to try and train up Anike a little bit is we're struggling with a bit of a rock weakness for Mariabella. She can hit most things all right, but steel and rock types are going to cause a bit of a problem for us. I'm not anticipating too many rock types, too many steel types as early in the game. Most steel types are stronger, so they'll come later in the game. But rock types, Geodudes and things like that, I am expecting to see at some point. So if we can get a water type Pokemon as soon as possible, a Marill as soon as possible, then that's going to give us a lot better chance. I am actually going to speed up through this because I suspect this is going to be very easy. Mariabella's quite over leveled now, just given the way the gym was. It's kind of panned out that way. There's not an awful lot I can do. So yeah, we'll just speed through these trainers, and this episode is probably going to be a little shorter. If you notice, we missed an episode on Monday night, and that was just because I have been working so much over the past week or so. I just wasn't able to record one. I had one day off, and on that day off, if you follow me on Twitter, you already have seen. If you don't, my Twitter's down in the description below. But you can follow there to kind of get updates, know what's happening. If an episode doesn't come up on one of the days scheduled, if that's Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, then you can have a little look on Twitter and you can see why it hasn't come up there. But yeah, one of the reasons was just basically on my day off, I took my girlfriend down to London to see her family, which is it took us 4 hours to get there. It's usually a 3-hour drive, but so I spent 6 hours, say, driving that day. And then when we got home fairly late at night, our washing machine wasn't working. So I then had to call up my dad. He came over on his bike and sorted it out for us. I was helping him do that. So it was just a case of the one day off I had, which I'd sort of scheduled in to record. The thing has conspired against me when I got home. I just didn't have the time. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to record anything. I'm now recording this, and I'll be going to work straight after. That's why I'm dressed a bit more formally than usual. This will go up tonight, obviously, in a few hours' time. I'll have to record this now, go to work, get home, edit it, and then upload it for you. Not that I'm complaining, don't get me wrong. I really enjoy doing it. I just don't want you to think, oh, he's being lazy and he's not uploading things because he can't be bothered. It's not that. I'm making all the effort I can. There's just not a lot I can do. The other problem is I work. Oh, Squirtle. We're gonna stay in on the Squirtle. I work till quite late at night. We get a crit. Maribella getting crits everywhere. I work till quite late at night. My girlfriend works from very early in the morning. Our setup here for me to record is I don't know if you can see, but it's in our bedroom. I try to kind of keep the bedroom out of it. But yeah, it's in our bedroom, so obviously she wants to go to bed early at night so she can be up early for work, and I just can't record when that's the case. I can't expect her to kind of be sleep deprived for something I'm doing. So it might be long term. I look at getting set up in the lounge so that I can still record at night, but as of yet, that's just not something I'm able to do. I don't have the computer and stuff to do it, so I'm sure as I get going, now I'm working, as I earn money, I'll be able to invest in a bit of a better setup. Hopefully a better microphone, because I don't know how you guys feel, but I'm not completely satisfied with my audio. I don't think it's crisp enough. I don't think it sounds clean enough. I did buy a microphone. Unfortunately, I'm recording this on my girlfriend's laptop because I currently don't have a laptop, and I couldn't get the microphone to work with her laptop. So I'm having to use the inbuilt microphone, which I'm not really satisfied with. So it might be when I get my own laptop, or maybe I just buy a microphone that is compatible with hers. I don't know. We get a little bit better audio. We're talking about saving up for a camera together. She used to do a lot of photography, so she wants to kind of get back into that. So if we split the cost of a camera, I can use it for recording. So hopefully, if you're watching this now and you're thinking, the audio is a bit whatever, not the best, and the video is okay but not the best, then hopefully we'll be getting that sort of sorted out. It'll be really nice in HD soon, and everything will be running really smoothly, really crisp, really nice. It's just a case of money at the minute. It's just a case of saving up for it. I'm really excited actually though to be back here and recording, because as I say, I haven't been able to record in a little while, and I really missed it. I really, really missed this series. It's been so much fun, especially since we came back with Mariabella, since we got back into the game and we showed God Dudley what's what, and we beat Brock. It's really it's really made me look forward to recording these episodes. It's made me really want to. So that is Bubble now on NUK at level 10. Whew, special attack still pitiful. I think I'm just going to grind up Mariabella probably a couple of levels now, because I'm not sure really that an Azurill is going to do that much, and I want to get the happiness on it as early as possible so we can get a Marill as early as possible, because ultimately I don't think Azurill is really going to be enough when we come up against decent rock types and stuff. And so I'm sorry for speeding up through this route. It's just Maribella's OP at the minute, so. And I'm really sorry about it. If you can see that, the screen capture coming up at the bottom all the time. There's obviously something going wrong with my controller, I guess. I'm doing this on a PS4 controller. I keep experimenting with the setup, seeing if I can get the buttons a little bit better, a little bit easier to use. And I've obviously set screen capture to something that I shouldn't have. But we are going to get an encounter now. And this is why I was looking forward to this episode, as I started saying. Because we are going to use Azurill. And UK is going to come out and help. Because the encounters, for me, this is the most exciting bit of any kind of Nuzlocke. I love the team building element. I love that side of things. I love seeing what we find. Ooh. Oh, okay. We actually missed out on a route, I think. I'm not sure, but I think we missed out on a route on the first route. I'm not sure about that. I definitely know there were routes on the first route. I have gone straight for Pokeball just because I'm scared of that. Exactly that. That's why I went straight for the Pokeball. Oh, what else could we have had? Spinarak. I mean, I like Aridos, but in this game, Poison type obviously isn't the best. Ooh, Dusko. Level 14 Duskull. Ooh! Maybe Maribella isn't as OP as I thought. Oh, thank goodness I kept Peck. Otherwise, that could have been trouble. What else could we have had here? I'm really sorry about this screen capture. That's annoying me. Marrow. Shedinja, that would have been sick. Shedinja would have been dope right now. I can't escape it though, don't hurt me. Oh, that's fine. That's annoying though, because we now have to use a potion on a Nike. Oh, come on. We'll go and find our Mount Moon encounter. I'm pretty sure there's a hidden item at the top of this route as well. I know, like, some of the hidden items early game, I'm not the best with hidden items, I'll be honest with you. If we were playing Emerald or Ruby or Sapphire, it might be a little bit better, but I don't know that many sort of off by heart. So this is Route 4, and that's Route 3, but we can't get an encounter for Route 4. That's annoying. There you go, there's the hidden item. It's a rare candy, that's really nice. I think I'm going to drop this rare candy straight on a Nikke. Still no boost to special attack, I don't think there. We're going to heal up Maribella. I'm a bit nervous about what we could encounter in this cave. And in fact, what we're going to do is, very quickly, we're going to speed back to Cerulean, is it? Oh, I think we missed a trainer here. Yeah, we're going to speed back to Cerulean and buy some more Pokeballs. We haven't got that many Pokeballs, and although most of the things we're seeing at the moment, most of the things we're encountering are not the best. Something like Shedinja, for example, might have a difficult catch rate. I don't know what Shedinjas like to catch. And I think I forgot to mention this in one of the earlier episodes, but when I was grinding in the last episode, you remember me saying I grinded against some Makahita on the route from the side of Viridian City. While I was there, I also saw Totodile, Charmander, maybe another starter, maybe Chikorita. I definitely saw at least 2 starter Pokemon in that route. So, although at the minute we haven't had the most exciting encounters, although Curly was pretty interesting, there are interesting Pokemon around, there are starter Pokemon and the like around. The problem is, of course, that they are very difficult to catch. We're going to get 3 Pokeballs, and we're going to get 2 potions. I know you're probably thinking, why don't you get more Pokeballs? You know, if you can get a starter, that'd be awesome, and it would. But the thing is, I'd rather keep Pokemon we already have alive than catch new ones. I really like our team at the minute. I really like the idea of Azumarill, Swellow, and Clefable. I think if we can have those 3 in our team, there's 3 really dope Pokemon, 3 really strong Pokemon. Swellow is one of my all-time favourites. I'm thinking about making a video about my favourite team, my favourite 6, if you like, what my Pokemon team would be. If you're interested in that, comment down below, let me know if you'd like to see that. But Swellow's definitely one that would be in contention. When I've been thinking about it, I've been... Destiny Bond, not the best. If we can get out again... Okay, I'm really sorry, I know this is slow and you're probably thinking, just get the encounter. But I can sell Destiny Bond for some money, some big money. And then we can get more Pokeballs. I know it seems a little bit long-winded to do this, but I want to give ourselves the best chance of catching whatever we find. So, sell. Destiny Bond obviously is going to be useless, so there's not much point in keeping it. I'm gonna sell Guillotine. No, we'll keep Guillotine for now. If we get strapped for cash, I might sell Guillotine, but for now it's alright. How many can we afford? If I get 5 more, then we can also add 2 potions. That's nice. I like that. Money's so tight. Feels like real life. Need to get a job in Pokemon, I think. Need to grind it out in there as well. an amulet coin would be real nice in this Dr. Locke. I was thinking as well about kind of things I'd like to see, Pokemon I'd like to catch and stuff. And I think the best thing for me would be a Pokemon with recovery, with reliable recovery. Something with moves like... it's Josana! Okay. Now we had, if you didn't watch the first few episodes, we had a... it's going to be resisted. I don't know how much this is going to do. Thunder Wave would be nice for catching Pokemon. We had a Dratini as our starter in our first attempt at this Dr. Locke. Josana was our starter. We had the option of a Cleffa, of a Luana, and we turned it down for Josana. And oh god, that does nothing. Can it live a peck? I hate that it's firing off this paralysis as well, because I've got nothing to heal paralysis. I should have kept some money. We're going to give it a peck and hope that it can survive. It's 2 paralysis that we can't heal right now for no reason. Let's take on this trainer. See if we can get a bit of money. How much cash are trainers handing out at this point? A Clefairy, that's not even a weak Pokemon to come up against. Luana's big sister coming out. He's still one shot. Maribella is so strong. And that's Maribella at level 19. Double team. I'm not going to teach it Double Team, and I'll explain why. Double Team is useful in Nuzlocke when you can set up and heal. When you can spam potions, you can get all your evasiveness up, spam a few potions, nothing can touch you. This isn't really the type of Nuzlocke, because of the restrictions on items, because we're relying on that for healing. This isn't the type of Nuzlocke where we can really spam potions, so I think that will be enough for a paralyzed heal. So I'm going to end the episode here. I'm going to run back to Pokemon Center between episodes, buy the 1 paralyzed heal from Maribella, get her paralysis sorted, and we'll be back next time. I should be back here outside Mount Moon. Going to make our way through Mount Moon. It might be we have to do a bit of running back to the Pokemon Mart to buy potions if we struggle inside. I don't know yet. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so sorry that we didn't get either encounter. I was so excited today to have 2 encounters and we managed to lose both of them. That's how it goes sometimes. We still have a decent team shaping up here, so please do come back next time. We'll see what happens. And thank you very much for loafing around with me. I'll see you soon.